Hello everyone, Dracon84 here and welcome back to another Lucky Landlord video. As usual, I've just put my son to bed. Well, it was like 3/4 of an hour ago, but it took some time for him to get to sleep. I think we got there. If I suddenly have to pause the video, well, that's probably why. I think he's asleep, so don't make too much noise here. Alright, we got there. We are on apartment floor 15. I think this is the maximum level. Right, we have things costing 25 more. We only get 1 essence, which is definitely how it should be. 3 dots, and a dot is added every 15 spins before rent payment 12. I mean, I think that's a lot. But let's see how it goes. I think we have... So it probably means that we are usually going to have 3 dots. I'm not entirely sure. Picking a cultist on the first spin is a little bit dangerous, but not as dangerous as picking a call on the first spin. So I'm gonna just go for it. If it doesn't work out, we'll know very soon and we can just try again. Earn, I'm not gonna pick a present here because it's another 0 value symbol, and at that point we're just giving up. I don't want to give up, I want to win. Alright, we don't really need to pick something up here, but I think it's something that we kind of want to do. I'm gonna pick up a cat. There are so many things that are good with cats. We also have the milk. It makes it more likely for the cat to drink the milk. So let's go. Yeah, last video I think it's the last video when we saw that Hooligan got updated to Gift 2. That makes it better than a slot, so I'm definitely picking up the Hooligan. Unless, of course, you have Checkered Flag. At that point, the slot becomes better than the Hooligan. Square Jar is pretty good early, but I mean, Fish Tank just translates better into the late game. I don't have a really good setup yet, but I think let's just hope that it's good enough to make the Fish Tank work. Right, we also have the Urn. Completely forgot about it. Interesting. I mean, I don't want the Pearl or the Mouse, so I'm gonna do the Buffing Capsule. It might just give us 2 or 3, maybe 4. Yeah, it gave us 2. That's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. Magpie isn't going to give us anything. Snail isn't going to give us anything before this rent payment, so we need to pick the present. So let's hope that we get there. Alright, we're there. Oh, this is an interesting pick. So we could pick up a goldfish for the goldfish bowl or a rabbit. And I mean, most of our symbols are worth 0 or 1 at this point. We have a single 2 value symbol and we have a 4 value symbol that's going to disappear next turn. I think we need the rabbit here, but it pains me a little bit to give up on a goldfish. But rabbit has late game potential, so that's good. It's also a 1 value symbol for now, but it's not going to be for long. Alright, we need something else here. I mean, we are at 60 now and we're going to make our next rent payment without any trouble, but right, we still have the single cultist. The present isn't, I mean, it's not going to do that much for us. We don't have a plan here. I mean, we have the rabbit, but so I'm gonna pick up a monkey. Not because I particularly want a monkey, but because I think that we need something to pull us through the early to mid game. Alright, Rabbit Fluff is pretty good. I mean, Buffing Capsule and Chemical 7 are meh. Rabbit Fluff is the only one of these that gives us a chance at a sustainable strategy. Green Pepper could be good if we see more cultists, but we're kind of moving away from the cultist plan by now. We might still get there, but yeah. That said, I mean, I think Green Pepper is the most likely of these 3 to do anything for us, so I'm definitely going to do it. We might actually have something with cats or something, who knows. Oh right, completely forgot, it works with duds. So, Green Pepper at high apartment levels gives you money from duds. Good to know. This is the new light bulb. I don't think I've highlighted it yet. It gives 1, but adjacent gems give 2 times more. It destroys itself after making other symbols give additional money 5 times. We currently only have a pearl, but we have empties. I don't want to add an owl or an ore, and this is just it gives us a little bit of money. So there's no reason not to pick it up here. Alright, Essence Capsule now gives -12, which does make it a little less appealing, but it's still extremely good. That said, I think we need something like a cultist here. I mean, we still don't have anything resembling a strategy. We have a few 2-value symbols now, that's good. Right, but we also have 0-value symbols. The rabbit isn't going to do anything for 5 spins. I think we need the cultist here. Also, I'm kind of scared of losing if we just give up 12 money right now. I mean, we're making next rent payment, that's fine. Alright, we need something better. Maybe the Hex of Hoarding, but that's kind of a gamble here since, right, we don't have any way to get rid of symbols on its own. And we don't have a lot of things like consumers and such, right? We can get jars, we can get, in theory, even bananas, although I don't really want to because it leaves behind a 1-value symbol, coconuts. So there are a lot of things that we could pick, but I'm not sure. The question is, do we need it to survive? I mean, I hope not. I don't know. I think we kind of need a Hex of Hoarding here. No, I think a Hex of Hoarding is just going to add more 1-value symbols to our deck, and that's going to be bad for us. I'm going to skip up on the Hex of Hoarding. If we lose in 3 rent payments, maybe I'm going to say that I should have picked the Hex of Hoarding. On the other hand, maybe I definitely shouldn't have picked the Hex of Hoarding and we are just geniuses here. Alright, 150, we didn't make 150 yet, we are not a full rent payment ahead, but we are still in the game, that's good. Right, the hooligan is another 2-value symbol, which is okay here. We could also reroll, I guess. I mean, there's not a lot here that we really want. I mean, a wealthy capsule is okay, but it's not going to be part of a sustainable strategy. So the present is going to be going away soon, and the light bulb is going to be going away eventually. Rabbit is going to be a 3-value symbol, which is good. So, do we pick up the hooligan or the wealthy capsule? We could also reroll, but it's going to give us another random uncommon, and that's not necessarily going to be better than what we already have. I mean, I'm probably going to pick up the wealthy capsule, but we need to pick up other good uncommons in that case. So I just don't want multiple hooligans. I mean, they're okay, they're 2-value symbols, but they don't have a lot of synergies. And that's something that I worry about, so I'm gonna pick up the wealthy capsule here. Pizza the cat, we have 2 cats, I think that's definitely good. Ninja Mouse, definitely not taking that in this situation, and a lockpick doesn't. I mean, it's a higher risk investment than Pizza the cat. And we picked the cat because we were like, alright, we wanna try and make cats. There are a lot of things that make cats better. I think that's literally what I said, and now we have something that makes cats better, so I think that's good. Alright, do we get to pick up a hustling capsule here? I mean, it's going to give us a net -2, I think. Right, it's -7, and then we get 5 spins, in which it gives 1, so that's -2. So we do 150 minus 55 divided by 2. That we need to make 19 every spin. We're definitely making that. Yeah, we almost made it on this spin, and that's the one where we lost the hustling capsule, so that's good. Alright, peach, just decent symbol. We lost the present, that's also very good for us. Bear could be okay, we already have a bear. But I'm probably just gonna pick up the Hex of Tedium. It's going to make it less likely for us to see rares and stuff like that, but gonna make it more likely to see cultists, I think, usually. Alright, do we get to remove something? Not yet, no. And also with the dots, we kind of need a higher concentration of, a higher concentration of other things. Definitely picking up the cultists. 3 cultists is definitely very good for us. And at this point we could remove something. Yeah, we're removing something. I mean, we have 4 dots, so it can be kind of a gamble. But we're doing well enough that I think it's in our best interest to do it here. I don't want a random 2-value symbol here. We're slowly moving towards 3-value symbols, so adding a wine isn't going to help us. Hooligan hasn't really done anything apart from just being a 2-value symbol, but that's fine. Right, 225. We weren't there yet, but we were pretty close, so we're still doing fine enough. Oh, this is interesting. So, Lucky Cat destroys itself if there are at least 3 cats. When destroyed, you are 2.5% more likely to find uncommon very rare symbols. Makes it less likely to see cultists, but we already have 3, and that's kind of the breakpoint where they're worth it. So, we don't particularly need to keep our rare chance low. So we could pick up a Lucky Cat. Calicurnite is fine essence if there are at least 3 shiny pebbles or small ores, and they give 2 more for the rest of the game. Could be fine, but we don't have any of those yet, so I don't think we're picking that. Copycat Essence is extremely strong. Destroys itself if 5 or more cats are adjacent. When destroyed, cats are wild cards and give 1.5x more money this game. I think we're going for the Copycat Essence because it's so insanely strong. With 5 cats, that is a lot. So maybe we should go for the Lucky Cat, but I want to see how good Copycat Essence really is. It should be fine. If it's not, then we'll see about it. Right, are there uncommons that we are really interested in here? I'm not sure. Right, we want probably a coconut or a big urn. Otherwise, we're not especially interested in those. Noir the Rabbit makes our rabbit better and our rabbit fluff, so this gives 2 every spin. That's pretty good. Right, so now we want cats. Cats are 2-value symbols, so we're not paying a lot for that. None of these help us. We kind of want commons here, right? We want cultists, we want cats, and right, we want fish. So let's reroll here. I mean, there's a decent chance that it doesn't give us anything, but other than that, we would like reroll if we see a rare, I think. There's a cat, there's another essence capsule, which would be decent, but we're not doing extremely well yet, and I just want those cats rolling. If there weren't a cat, maybe I would have picked the essence capsule. Right, another cultist is also very good. Right, if we get the Copycat Essence rolling and we have all those cats copying the cultist and giving it a 1.5 bonus, then we might just be done. Yeah, multi-capsule. Just 10. 10 is fine. The other symbols weren't worth anything, so... Right, we have already made our next rent, which is great. We randomly got a wildcard, that's good for us. I'm always a little bit startled when a very rare shows up, and I'm like, wait, did I do anything to make this happen? I mean, there's a rabbit fluff essence, there's a rabbit fluff here, but otherwise? But sometimes they just show up randomly. That's right how this game works. There's random stuff happening all the time. Alright, we were a little bit ahead, and I think this is a safe point to pick up an essence capsule. The -12 isn't that relevant, and getting extra essences is just extremely strong. Dark Humor is new. I don't think we got this showed off yet. It works with the comedian symbol, which I also haven't showed off yet. So the comedian symbol works with funny symbols, which is great. I mean, the Joker is a bit of a fringe symbol. It's good to give it more synergies. Dog doesn't have any other synergies besides becoming a wolf. Bananas are still a little bit underpowered. Monkeys, toddlers. But dark humor makes it work with urns, beers, bartenders, spirits, right? Alcohol and death. I mean, I think it's really funny. It also makes the comedian symbol an uncommon instead of a rare, which means that you get a 3 value symbol as an uncommon, which is very good. I'm not especially interested in it here. I mean, we don't have anything that it works with. Right, we have a hooligan that could work with any of these. Could give us a 3 value symbol, but we already have a lot of 3 and 4 value symbols, so that's not especially interesting to us. That said, I mean, cyan pepper is never going to give us anything, and shedding season is going to make it more less likely for our cats and cultists to show up. So I'm actually going to go for the dark humor. Not because I especially want it, but because I think it's better than skipping. I'm not even 100% sure that it's better than skipping, but I'm kind of assuming here. Alright, we got minus 12 and plus 35, that's good. Instantly got a comedian symbol. I think I'm gonna pick a bronze arrow over it, even though, right, we have a monkey and we have the dark humor that could do something for us, but it's probably still bronze arrow, right? I mean, we have things that give 3 and 4. Multipliers with wild cards is just insane, right? If the arrow hits the wild card, that's just going to make everything explode, so that's good. Finally got our first goldfish, very good. So our first item pick finally did something for us. Alright. Arrow's doing work. 52 this spin, which is fine. So I think we've already made our next rent payment. Our duds are disappearing slowly, which is also good, although we are getting new ones. Right, we currently have 2 duds, alright. A lot of duds disappeared, we only have 2 now, which makes it a little bit more likely for our good symbols to show up. Another goldfish, which is good for us. We need 2 more cats if we are going to use the Copycat Essence, but we're not in a hurry, we're still doing fine. Right, Fertilizer Essence destroys itself before a seed would grow. When destroyed, seeds are guaranteed to grow into very rare symbols this spin, so you get a guaranteed melon out of this, which is fine. Capsule Machine is going to triple the effect of a capsule, which is usually extremely good. There are some that are better than others. Right, if you use this on a wealthy capsule, it's gonna give 20. Which isn't the worst for an essence, but I think you can do better. Looting Glove, essence. So the next time one of these things would be destroyed, it gives 3 times as much. I'm gonna go for the Capsule Machine essence. Yeah, we got the essence capsule, so we have another pick here, which is good. Chicken Coop essence is very difficult to do. I'm just gonna go for the lockpick. We have a bear for the beehive, which could work with the wild cards, right? If a bear eats honey and right, it gives a lot of money. If at that point wild card is next to it, that's going to be very good. But can we do better? It's just going to add 3 value symbols to our deck. I'm gonna do it. I think it's fine. Right, Lunchbox. Do we have anything that works with Lunchbox? Maybe the monkey? I mean, I want to remove the monkey at some point, but it's probably Protractor. Although we don't really have anything that works with Protractor, right? Probably quickly. No, Protractor. I mean, it's not Protractor Essence. It's going to be there for the rest of the game. It's going to allow us to have things be adjacent. So that's good. Could pick up a lockbox for the lockpick essence. I'm not sure if that's worth it though. Let's skip here. It's just gonna give 15. That's not as good as we want it to be, and we're a little bit ahead, so I think we are fine here. We're skipping a lot. There's nothing we want here. That's sad because it means that we don't get to make our build any better right now. But we're far enough ahead, right? This makes up for everything. Having another cultist, I'm not complaining anymore. Yeah, I can skip all I like now that I have another cultist. I don't think anything is bad for us here. Sure, Void Foot is still better than other things, I think. Alright, 375. We are almost 200 ahead, which is very good. Alright, we probably want a rare. There are some rares that we kind of want. Diver. Yeah, we have a pearl that we want to get rid of, so Diver is just a 3-value symbol. That's good. Probably a lucky cat. Yeah, we're at the point where we don't particularly need more cultists, so getting a rare is probably going to be good for us. So the pearl is going to get removed by the Diver. Cherry is another 1-value symbol that we want to get rid of. Could have removed the monkey, I guess, but this is fine. Right, we got the bear next to the wild card while he was eating. That's also very good. Yeah, I think we are doing extremely well here. 53, yes, great. Another cat? I mean, I'm not even sure if it's the best thing to do right now, but it's definitely what I want to do. Alright, we still have the capsule machine essence, and that means that hustling capsule is gonna give us a permanent 3 every spin, which is extremely strong. None of these help us, so that's fine. I don't particularly want more commons except for cats. Buffing capsule, it's just gonna give, oh, in the corner with the protractor. Yeah, that's why you picked the protractor. Protractor is extremely powerful. Could pick up a removal capsule, but I'm just gonna go for another essence capsule. I mean, essence capsule is just very powerful. Alright, more essence for us. So there's the looting glove essence again, cleaning rag essence, adoption papers essence. So after 7 animals are added, it destroys itself and it gives 33. I mean, we're at the point where we don't want to add that many more symbols unless they do something specific. So I'm just gonna go for the cleaning rag. It doesn't do anything yet, I think, but it's easy to turn on. Piggy bank. I'm not even sure if there are 25 spins left in the game. Let's just go for the purple pepper essence. It gives 50 once, and that's good enough. Right, honey for the bear. That's also just fine. Yellow pepper gives 2 if not. The symbols are empty. It's going to trigger a lot. 88 to spin. Yeah, we are golden here. Could pick up a big urn, but I don't. Oh, should probably have picked up an oyster for the diver. Doesn't matter. I think we're good here. Yeah, we're making 72 this spin. I think we have probably won this run. This is another one of those runs where things just went well enough that you can just be happy that things were working out. There is definitely a luck factor in this game, right? I mean, we had that one cultist and we could have been stuck on 2 cultists for most of the game. And right, we had that second cat. We got Pizza the cat to kind of bail us out here. Otherwise, it would have been a problem probably. So you do need to see synergies to make things work. Frozen fossil would be funny here. But Right, there aren't enough spins left in the game to make this work. Right, we could remove one of our symbols, but it's just not gonna happen. Chef doesn't really have anything to boost. Diver doesn't have anything to eat. Let's grab the item capsule, I guess. Lint roller could work. I mean, we have a rabbit fluff that we don't particularly need anymore. Yeah, I think our other things are better than that thing. Jack-o'-lantern doesn't do anything. I'm really not gonna pick up any toddlers anymore. Egg carton would be fine, but lint roller is basically what we want here. Monkey isn't good anymore. So, a dud is going to go away next spin, which is also good for us. I'm not sure if picking up a void fruit is even good anymore. But it's definitely not bad. We didn't get our 5th cat yet. At some point we might do it. Alright, time capsule. Don't think I've shown this off yet either. It's an uncommon, destroys itself. It's one symbol that was destroyed this game. When destroyed, it cannot bring back another time capsule. So let's see what destroyed symbols there are. We have milk, urn, 2 buffing capsules, spirit, 2 wealthy capsules, 2 hustling capsules, a present, a light bulb, 2 essence capsules, 5 duds. That's a problem. 2 void fruits, 2 honeys, a safe, and an item capsule. I'm not gonna go for the void, the time capsule here because of the 5 duds that have been destroyed. I think most of the symbols here would be fine to bring back, and honestly we're far enough ahead that it probably wouldn't be a problem, but I just don't want to deal with another dud. I just want 5 cats to be adjacent at some point, and then I'm happy. Alright. Yeah, we have a lot of spins where we don't see anything relevant, but that's also fine. Remove a capsule is great. That's just always great. It's going to allow us to remove something that we don't want anymore. Anchor for the diver, I guess. Hooligan is one of our worst symbols now. Sure, let's remove the hooligan. Could have removed the peach, but as I said before, hooligan doesn't really have any good synergies. Yeah, let's pick up a chemical 7. Just a free 7 money, and there's always the chance that it'll give us more, even though we don't really need that much more. We were over 1,000. Fish tank essence doesn't actually work well with fish tank. It kind of does the same thing, but then for a shorter time, so definitely not picking this up. Golden carrot essence is very good, destroys itself in 7 spins. When destroyed, at least one of the symbols to add after this spin will be very rare. Definitely picking this. We already removed our monkey, so also the monkey isn't going to do anything for us, but golden carrot essence is very good. We have a lot of cats, so I think a cow will be very good for us. Black cat, that's insanely good. Right. So now we're at the point where we have definitely won. Right, let's grab a save to remove the lockpick essence because it's in the way. I can't see all of my symbols anymore. Also, I mean, why not? Cow gave milk. That's going to be good for our cats. I'm really not interested in the comedian symbol anymore. Yeah, it doesn't do anything for us. Also note that our lucky cat is responsible for us seeing a lot higher rarity symbols. So it's not just luck, it's also that we picked up something to raise our luck stat. Alright. Could pick up another essence capsule. Sure, that's the fun thing to do, right? I want to see as many essences as possible, just to have a good feel of how good everything is. Diamond? Maybe? Sure, why not? There's not really any reason not to pick up the diamond, right? It's a 5 value symbol, that's fine. Pearl for the diver, not that we really need it, but it's fine. We have a few things that produce other things in our deck. Golden arrow. I think we got that one from the from the golden carrots. Maybe we got the diamond. Not sure. Either one is fine. But both of them are great. I mean, every very rare symbol is just extremely good. Right, we got an essence, which is great. I think we got 2 because we got the essence capsule and now we got 1 for now, but maybe that's not true. So there are only 10 spins left in the game, so this is only gonna give 20 instead of 60, but it's still 20. And Shrine Essence is really funny, really. So I'm gonna read it here because it's just brilliant. Destroys itself after 4 spirits are destroyed. Spirits add a random living creature when destroyed. So, right, you could get an eldritch creature or a goldfish or a void creature. So whenever a spirit is destroyed, it leaves behind a living creature. I love Shrine Essence. I've done some cool things with it. I think when I did it, I got like an eldritch creature and a miner and a beastmaster or something like that. It was really fun. Alright, treasure chest for the Copycat Essence, I guess. I mean, silver arrow is probably better, but it doesn't matter. Could do the luck pick, I guess. Sure, Zerf's contract and mining pick aren't that interesting here. We get to remove the beach. So we already have enough to pay our rent, but we have to spin 9 more times. That's fine. I don't mind it. Beehive. Could do it. Sure, why not? Again, it makes it a little bit less likely to get 5 cats in a row if we finally find our 5th cat. I mean, we don't need our 5th cat to win, but I kind of wanted the Copycat Essence to do something here. But I don't think it's something that is going to happen here. Oyster for the diver, I guess. 77 this spin. Alright. Yeah, the Copycat Essence thing isn't going to happen anymore. I've had it happen and I've had it completely break runs to the point where at the end of my run I had like 8,000, which isn't the most impressive amount of money I've seen in this game, because I also have played Endless. But honestly, I mean, for getting to 777, if you're at 8,000, that's just absurd. Right here, we're basically done. Could have removed something. Doesn't matter that much. Yeah, I kind of have to remove something for the final spin, right? Let's remove the Axe of Tedium. And we are done. So, we got an easy mode for our apartment 50. This means that we have beaten the highest difficulty level. Glad that I got one in first try, because the first few difficulty levels I just somehow lost the first one every time. But we got it. We got 5 cultists. We have 4 cats. All of our cats are worth 4. We have a 4 value rabbit. We have a cow that is feeding our 4 cats. Right, 2 beehives that are feeding our bear. We have a wild card, we have a diver, we have a golden arrow. This run has completely gone off the rails. I think there are some decisions we made that were very good. We got a little bit lucky in some points. I think it was very good to notice here that green pepper works with duds. I think that's something to remember if you're playing on high difficulties. That said, I think this was a fun run. I hope you learned something from it. I definitely thought it was fun. So I'm paying my rent and we are done. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time in another Luck Be a Landlord video. Goodbye.